Yo guys, what is going on? CheatBreaker here. Welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be talking about CheatBreaker and how it is kind of ushering in what I call the third stage of the Minecraft PvP community, at least the competitive scene. So in my opinion, there's been three main stages of PvP, and actually there's been two. The third one is coming out when CheatBreaker comes out. I mean, it's already kind of here with other clients at anti-cheats, but CheatBreaker is the main one because CheatBreaker is like hyped so much over these other anti-cheats. It's honestly, I've seen the UI. I think the UI is way better than like premium, I guess. I think the UI in CheatBreaker is way better. I think the setup is better as well. Anyways, so what do we mean by eras? I mean, just kind of ages of how people cheat at the game. Okay, so we're going to talk about how, originally, back before 2014, before the end of 2014, most clients were blatant. Notice Hazuni, Flare, Metro was big. And when you had a client where you could turn off the GUI, it's like, oh my god, yo, you can record with it. Everyone was like freaking out. And that was like Flare, paid Flare used to be able to turn it into a ghost client. I used to use it all the time on Rockspot, which if you guys don't know, that's an old server I used to play on a lot. So if you don't know, after these blatant clients started to become more and more ghost-like, what a lot of servers did is they started to upgrade their anti-cheat, namely Badlion and Kohi started to upgrade their anti-cheats. G-Cheat and Anti-Skid were put into place, respectively, and basically, this forced client developers to get smarter about their cheats. For example, they had to randomize their killer or change a setting so it doesn't send a certain packet, or stuff like that, in order to bypass these anti-cheats. In order to get around the measures that these servers took to prevent cheaters on their network. And that's the second era. The second era is the ghost client era, and that got way out of control. It was like crazy out of control towards the end with like vape and stuff, because vape is difficult to detect server side. I'm just gonna say this right now, as someone who helps with anti-cheats, you can do it. It's just it's very difficult and very resource intensive. As well, to try to detect those high-level ghost clients. However, some old ghost clients, I mean, like, Badlion kept having those judgment days where they would go after certain clients over and over and over again, and that would cause the clients to evolve. And this is kind of what I was talking about. Anti-cheats make cheats better. If you want to learn about that, I have another video on that. But, yeah, so that's the second era. Now, the third era, which is coming soon, is going to be the client-side anti-cheat era, where instead of ghost clients, now we're going to have, like, kernel level auto clickers that inject through, I don't know, your router. This wouldn't work. Okay, what I'm telling you right now would not work. So don't even try it. I know that obviously CheatBreaker would patch something like that, but that would kind of it would be the level of cheat you would have to have in order to not get caught on CheatBreaker. And we don't know yet if CheatBreaker is going to be doing ban waves, or I mean, I talked about this in a Skywars video a long time ago. We don't know yet if CheatBreaker is going to be doing ban waves, or it's going to be banning people right away, because the most effective method of dealing with cheaters is by doing a stair-step kind of evolution in terms of the clients and anti-cheat. Because if you do it continuously, you have to continuously update it, because the cheats are going to respond to that and also be continuously updated. So if you do stair-step method and do ban waves, it's going to be much more difficult for cheats to evolve very quickly. So you can kind of determine when you want the cheats to evolve by doing stair-step method. If you just do a gradual method of gradually patching cheats or banning people right away, the cheats are going to bypass like faster and faster, and it's just going to get out of control really quick. So I would not be surprised if CheatBreaker actually had a ban wave method, and that's just because it's more effective to have a ban wave rather than banning people straight away. I think it's a good thing that Frozen Orb, especially Frozen Orb, has really listened to the community and decided to create a very user-friendly client anti-cheat. And yeah, so I'm not going to fanboy CheatBreaker too much, considering if I fanboy it too much, everyone's going to be like, oh my god, CheatBreaker, you only want a CheatBreaker whitelist. That's the only reason why you're making the video. No, guys, okay, just relax, okay? I'll wait until it comes out. It doesn't really matter. But I'm saying that, like, it's going to make cheats better in the long term, because of course, if you have an anti-cheat and you have cheats, the anti-cheat and the cheats have to always be balanced. You have to have one on either side, because you have to have a cheat for the anti-cheat to patch, or an anti-cheat check for the cheat to bypass. They have to be balanced. There's no so CheatBreaker is basically going to bring it all the way to one side, and then it's going to slowly go back, of course, to the middle. I mean, that's inevitable. It has to happen. But that will hopefully won't happen for a while, and hopefully we can actually have a cheat-free experience in Minecraft, because honestly, with CheatBreaker coming out, I'm going back to PvP. Like, I'm going back. Like, you guys are going to see, like, 1v1s with players now. So, or, like, not random 1v1s, but, like, how my channel was in, like, 2016, like, early 2016, when I did, like, 1v1s, like, Combo Dombo, etc., etc., like, I know Combo Dombo isn't really in the community anymore, but, like, I don't know, anyone who's, like, known now I'll do a fight with. If I'm on CheatBreaker and they're on CheatBreaker, I know I believe that they're legit, and I, like, feel more comfortable fighting them, you know? It feels better to know that you're fighting a legit player. Alright, guys, so that's pretty much it. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Oh, by the way, we smashed our like goal. We got 800 likes on that video. I asked for 700 yesterday for another one today. I didn't want to upload 4 of those videos in a row, but trust me, I'm going to make another one tomorrow. So, yeah, let's try to get 500 likes on this video, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.